Hello and welcome to another video on your very own channel, Crypto Paper. Ripple price is going to pop up to as high as $1,000, and to know more, you need to stay with us until the end of this video. In 2021, Ripple has been on a rollercoaster ride, starting at $0.22 and rising to over $2 by mid-April before settling around $0.62 on July 24th. Despite the current dip in the cryptocurrency sector, XRP is up over 180% so far this year. Jeremy Hogan was discussing Gary Gensler's statement and how it may benefit XRP. Before the American Bar Association's Derivatives and Futures Law Committee regarding security-based swaps, Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler said, "I'm not commenting on behalf of my fellow commissioners, Futures Law Committee." The Securities and Exchange Commission's chairman, Gary Gensler, spoke on security-based swaps. He began by saying, "I'm not speaking on behalf of my other commissioners or the Securities and Exchange Commission staff. This statement is critical now as the SEC prepares to face ex-SEC Director William Heeman's deposition for a speech he gave in 2018 about the nature of Ether not being a security in the aftermath of the ARCA disaster in the SEC's completion of derivatives monitoring in the United States." Mr. Chancellor emphasized the convergence between security-based swaps and financial technology, including crypto assets. 11 years after Dodd-Frank, the SEC chair spoke about security-based swaps. At the end of his speech, the SEC chair stated their efforts by a number of sites to sell crypto tokens or other products that are priced off the value of stocks and behave like derivatives make no sense. If these products are security-based swaps, they must operate inside our securities framework, whether they are in the decentralized or regulated financial sphere. They will be subject to additional requirements outlined previously, such as transaction reporting rules, and under the Securities Act of 1933, any offer or sale to retail participants must be registered and executed on the National Securities Exchange. He also noted that the Securities and Exchange Commission has already filed complaints against retail security-based swap offerings. Finance Feeds recently studied the phenomenon of asset tokenization and said that Binance is one of the major firms already selling such products, having started with the tokenized form of Tesla shares DSLA to allow non-US based customers to trade the instrument in many more places. After that, Binance, like an increasing number of other companies, may be attempting to skirt regulatory frameworks in the United States and other nations. A global crackdown on financial Ripple is presently ongoing in retribution. Earlier this month, Net's general manager Ashish Birla disclosed that the company's renowned XRP ledger would be utilized to tokenize assets. Tokenization is transforming how people acquire, trade, track, and manage assets, from art in real estate to intellectual property, equities, and supply chain commodities. By 2027, the World Economic Forum expects that 10% of global GDP will be tokenized. We're transforming from a cross-border payments network to a platform that provides tokenized services, providing businesses with crypto capabilities and preparing them for a future where crypto is front and center. RippleNet was established to address the issues of speed, cost, transparency, and cross-border payments for individuals who have been mostly disregarded by the banking system. Despite the region's sophisticated crypto regulation, there is no shortage of clarity when it comes to blockchain-based products that give exposure and are subject to US securities regulations. The lack of transparency in the crypto ecosystem in the US has been a huge problem, according to Gary Gensler, chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission. The individual defendants will use the admission of lack of clarity from the key SEC officials to support the fourth affirmative defense and request to dismiss the case respectively. Jeremy Hogan, SEC Commissioner's Hester personnel ad Roisman, made public statements this week admitting that it was a gift from the heavens. Ripple and the individual defendants will use the admission of lack of clarity from key SEC officials to support the fourth affirmative defense and request to dismiss the case respectively. In other words, Ripple is relying on the commissioner's recognition of a lack of clarity in the crypto industry to support its fourth affirmative argument in the SEC against Ripple Labs case. Defendants on their own, Commissioners Pierce and Roisman, have honestly indicated that there is a decided lack of clarity for market participants concerning the application of the securities lost digital assets in their trading. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson recently filed the same public declaration in support of their application to dismiss the case. According to a new Ripple filing in support of the fair notice defense, given the clear infighting at the highest levels of the Commission, it will be interesting to see how the SEC responds to the defendants' papers about the Pierce and Roisman statement. the SEC needs to clean up its act, according to James K. Feeling, an XRP community attorney. Senator Elizabeth Warren wants to know about the SEC's power to properly regulate cryptocurrency exchanges and assess if Congress needs to act to ensure that the SEC has the requisite jurisdiction to remedy the situation. The deadline for SEC Chair Gary Gensler's required response to Senator Elizabeth Warren is the next day, July 28th. According to her request, the letter sparked a flurry of discussion about what could be constructed as a well-coordinated power move to bypass the CFTC. On July 21st, the price of XRP increased by 8%, putting the international settlements token over the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of the surge that began in December 2020 at $0.555. Furthermore, the 22nd of July propelled Ripple above the 50-week SMAP at $0.571, setting the stage for a bullish hammer candlestick on the weekly chart. To confirm the low on July 20th at $0.516, Ripple needs a daily closing above the May's declining trend line at $0.620 and the significant resistance connected with the May 23rd low of $0.652. If the cryptocurrency complex experiences a collective rally, the 50-day SMA at $0.706 may be tested before coming up against the formidable resistance fly by the converging 200 ASM at $0.759 in the neckline of an inverted head and shoulders pattern at $0.773, avoiding XRP price churn caused by numerous layers of resistance. It is recommended to accumulate Ripple using weakness down to the 78.6% retracement level at $0.555 with a stop at the $0.512 low. On June 22nd, the potential for a 38% gain from the retracement level would be shown if the execution was affected. So far, the XRP price strength hasn't been a one-day phenomenon, but a daily close below the $0.512 low on June 22nd raises the possibility that Ripple could challenge the 200-week SMA at $0.457 if any flaws persist. For the first time in a few weeks, events this week have reignited interest in the cryptocurrency market, prompting market operators to launch a pilot purchase. For the time being, the weekly close is all that matters because it determines where the three crypto majors stand in relation to influential moving averages and support and resistance levels. Investors can expect bullish outcomes for the rest of the summer thanks to improving technical. Many crypto experts anticipate that digital currencies will become more widely recognized. As a result, the emergence of tokens like Ripple appears unavoidable. However, XRP is currently unable to begin a new bull leg due to an illegal snag. The price of XRP fluctuates rapidly and widely on a daily basis, making it impossible to predict the direction and magnitude of the next move. Short-term Ripple traders should exercise caution, but if you have a 2 or 3-year time frame, you should be fine. If RippleNet increases its collaborations with big financial institutions and/or overcomes legal issues with the SEC, you may wish to consider an exposure below $0.6. A rising number of companies, including MasterCard, Microsoft, PayPal, and Visa, are supporting cryptocurrencies. Tesla CEO Elon Musk made headlines earlier this year with his environmental concerns, but he has now said that Tesla will accept Bitcoin transactions after mining is done with renewable energy sources. Long-term advocates of the XRP USD bull believe that Ripple will eventually supersede SWIFT as a means of transmitting money quickly and cheaply across borders, worldwide banking standard currently in use. As a result, if the litigation is resolved in some way, XRP could easily reach new highs. The Ripple network is now used by a wide range of financial organizations. Over 300 providers from 50 countries are part of the platform's network. As a result, if the litigation is resolved in the same way, XRP could easily reach new highs. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.